Virtual Beings News Summary September 20, 2025. South Korea's virtual idol group PLAVE secured a legal win against an online harasser, illustrating how IP and reputation enforcement is maturing around virtual performers. Italy's Maga animation studio introduced Nora, described as the first Italian virtual idol with a real human voice and showcased via an original 1985 mashup performance. And the Seoul Metropolitan Government promoted public engagement with virtual beings through a city-back showcase featuring instant printed photos with virtual idols, and a 7-member group called Skins, indicating municipal support for XR-era cultural programming and interactive idol experiences. Omneki Incorporated launched an interactive AI video suite that can generate advertising videos featuring avatars, connecting product assets directly to performance-oriented creative. CapCut PC tutorials highlighted how marketers can compose digital postcards by combining AI avatars with generative imagery to build contextual visual props and backgrounds. And industry reporting on synthetic influencer revenue models analyzed automation architectures in which AI-generated persona systems produce recurring brand content at scale, presenting a concrete monetization pattern for synthetic characters in campaign workflows. Streamlabs unveiled an NVIDIA-powered intelligent streaming agent that can appear on a live stream as a reactive 3D avatar, blending production automation with on-screen character presence. The AI-generated game dialogue market spotlighted toolchains from InWorld AI, Replica Studios, Charisma.ai, Latitude, AI Dungeon, Unity Technologies, Google DeepMind, Microsoft, Azure AI, and NVIDIA, showing broad adoption of character and dialogue engines. Meta's announced Horizon Studio features include AI-generated custom NPCs beyond today's Meta avatar-based NPCs, expanding creator pipelines for populated social worlds, and community posts reference Kodak Avatars 2025, signaling continued advances in photoreal telepresence avatars that target high-fidelity, real-time embodiment. Albania debuted an AI minister avatar that addressed Parliament with assurances it would not replace people, marking a formal governmental use of an AI-mediated virtual persona. India's Delhi University Students' Union, DUSU, campaign featured AI avatars of public figures endorsing candidates, illustrating persuasive deployment of synthetic characters in student politics, and reporting from Assam described parties using synthetic media to craft speeches, morph voices, and simulate avatars, evidencing routine political communication via virtualized identities. At the China ASEAN Expo, a multilingual ASEAN language medical avatar was presented as a communication bridge in clinical settings, with demonstrations emphasizing doctor-patient dialogue across languages as a concrete avatar-mediated telecommunication use case. Zoom introduced AI Companion 3.0 with cross-platform support, photorealistic AI avatars, enhanced note-taking, scheduling, and custom AI agents, positioning avatars as front-end embodiments for enterprise assistance across meeting and collaboration workflows. BidLab 7 described automated sales demos with Avatar, indicating a sales enablement pattern where a branded virtual presenter standardizes product explainers at scale. Novastro, in partnership with Stability World AI, announced tokenized avatars and AI agents intended for Web3 creators, describing a framework in which avatar identities are on-chain assets that interoperate with creator tools and blockchain-based distribution. Coverage on Virtual People warned of trust and authenticity risks when video-realistic characters are encountered outside clear disclosure. Research and commentary on AI companions, including an MIT-linked analysis of AI girlfriends, examined behavioral and social implications of companion systems. And clinical reporting on so-called AI psychosis noted limited scientific grounding while documenting cases of distress linked to intensive chatbot or companion engagement, collectively framing cultural, mental health, and governance concerns specific to virtual beings and synthetic companions. Roblox emerges as the locus for avatar-centric creation, presentation, and identity management. Community redesigns on r/Roblox avatars demonstrate user-driven personalization of playable avatars, while Roblox developer forum threads show developers refining avatar rendering and UI parity through viewport frame thumbnails and pose/zoom features. Together, these point to a stack of social customization and technical display tooling that shapes how player identities are authored and surfaced across Roblox's ecosystem. TikTok hosts Lloyd's Fault and Nyaners using avatar-fronted personas for comedy and updates, and YouTube features Zaya Vale's lifestyle and performance shorts that stage a virtual being in familiar social scenarios. In parallel, Fable Studio positions AI as an active competitor in scripted content, with reports of Amazon-funded work to algorithmically reconstruct Orson Welles footage indicating a pipeline where synthetic characters and AI-generated scenes can revive, extend, or supplement entertainment properties without traditional production constraints. TripleMind's Candy AI clone exemplifies commercialized, white-label AI companions tailored to client branding, with the NSFW positioning underscoring a market segment where intimacy, personalization, and continuous availability define utility. The model reflects a broader pattern in which synthetic personas are productized as branded companions, with customization options enabling differentiated clones that map to specific creator identities or audience niches. DID's integration of Simple Show concentrates script-to-video explainers with talking avatar and conversational capabilities into a single pipeline for interactive, dialogue-capable digital human content. HeyGen's community discourse complements this by addressing narration in trauma-sensitive training and by promoting Video Agent for automated explainer assembly, indicating enterprise demand for scalable, tone-appropriate AI presenters. Across these cases, companies, DID, Simple Show, and HeyGen converge on workflows that transform static instruction into interactive digital human briefings for learning, onboarding, and internal communications. The Upwork Brief Pairing Live Kit with Simly AI avatars shows the infrastructural move from asynchronous video generation toward live, two-way avatar sessions. Live Kit provides low-latency transport while Simly supplies avatar generation/animation, enabling interactive presenters, agents, or help desk avatars that can converse in real time. This integration marks a shift from pre-recorded spokes avatars to responsive, session-based virtual agents suitable for support, sales demos, and live education. Ant Group's AT and DISN technology address clinical access and physician scalability through AI doctor twins and guided decision support. Axe integration with Alipay and nationwide providers anchors distribution, while WiseDiag focuses on physician modeling and community education. Educational health use is evidenced by reported rural deployment to build elder records and learn from AI suggestions. Cultural institution deployments such as Tendo's AI Hirosige and Chengdu University's Digital Human Instructor show digital beings as tutors and docents. The museum's conversational character and fully immersive VR museum deliver art pedagogy through dialogue and spatial presence, while Chengdu's microlessons formalize digital human teaching in public curricula. Together, these cases show healthcare and education converging on virtual experts for access, instruction, and continuity of care. Cleon applies digital human pipelines to AI plus K content across performers and presenters. Quasu's Kelling AI targets creator economy short video with high FPS, multilingual talking avatars. Wondershare's Filmora augments editing with AI features including virtual humans, and Meta Horizon expands creator monetization via avatar clothing and NPC publishing, shifting _style content loops into user platforms. Plave's Court Outcome strengthens rights protections around virtual idols, while People's Daily Online's Guilin Linger demonstrates national-level cultural tourism characters at ultra-high resolution for destination storytelling and events. Guangxi's holographic Zhang Xiaomei reinforces live event utility where voice, NLU, and rendering converge for audience assistance. DID's acquisition of Simple Show consolidates script-to-digital human video workflows for corporate messaging, training, and support content. Zoom's photorealistic avatars provide a pragmatic presence layer for meetings that preserves identity without live video. This complements enterprise virtual presenters for onboarding, policy updates, and product explainers. Solar and Soul's AI companions frame brand-safe, low-pressure engagement channels oriented to social comfort and retention, treating virtual companions as ongoing relationship surfaces rather than one-off campaigns. Albania's Diella Virtual Minister illustrates a government-owned AI avatar executing administrative processes, while the China Metaverse for Governance concept deploys multilingual virtual digital humans, like Xiao Tong for real-time policy Q&A, suggesting a template for 24/7 civil services and trade facilitation. Event-based cultural deployments such as those at the China ASEAN Expo demonstrate how public agencies can use digital humans for wayfinding, cultural promotion, and tourism engagement in multilingual contexts. Tendo's AI Hirosige and People's Daily Online's Guilin Linger emphasize heritage interpretation and place branding through highly realistic virtual figures, with VR and 16K pipelines used to immerse visitors in artworks and landscapes. Guangxi's Zhang Xiaomei and Chengdu University's instructional avatar extend this cultural thread into public exhibitions and digital literacy campaigns, aligning stylistic design with local dress and language to maintain cultural specificity. In finance and public services, Mashang Consumer Finance Company, Limited deployed a consumer protection digital human during the Financial Education Publicity Week launch in Chongqing to raise awareness of rights and safeguards for retail customers, while China Guangfa Bank's Kuanmyung branch introduced a financial knowledge science officer digital human to support outreach and education. China Telecom fielded multiple service automations, including Xiaoying and Guangxi for 24/7 government and livelihood Q&A, and a plan by Gansu Telecom to upgrade its 10,000 hotline with video-capable agents and phased introduction of AI digital humans and our annotation to strengthen human-AI collaborative service. Bank of Communications Hainan branch ran a cybersecurity-themed livestream fronted by its digital human employee Zhang Ji, using virtual hosting to deliver practical guidance. Dokian Tech advanced AI for governance with a government metaverse solution built around digital humans to standardize omnichannel, scenario-based public service interactions. Qingdao Metro highlighted digital human elements in its national award-winning brand story. Hello, the AI era of urban rail transit, reflecting the use of virtual presenters to explain services and innovations in urban mobility. China Unicom Shandong showcased digital human makeover videos at a provincial science venue, automatically producing personalized transformations for visitors, which demonstrated retail-grade, one-to-many avatar content generation in a public engagement setting. At the 22nd China ASEAN Expo in Nanning, digital human MCs dressed in Chinese, Myanmar, and Malaysian attire managed on-stage control and agenda flow, complementing live multilingual subtitling and one-click post-event synthesis. The venue also featured instant translation digital intelligent customer service for transport scenarios, illustrating event logistics and accessibility use cases for avatar-based agents. Additional expo programming in Guangxi emphasized a high concentration of AI exhibits, where digital human presenters were paired with assistive technologies to deliver a seamless, barrier-free experience across sessions. And Shenzhen Guangdian Xinyi Technology demonstrated a smart venue operations cloud that integrates digital human guides and our navigation to support inclusive visitor services. An international Yellow River and Nile digital human co-creation video delivered cross-civilization narration for public diplomacy. In Beijing, Shengshu Technologies Vidu AI produced what was described as a first domestic AI culture tourism film for the capital's central axis, using virtual hosts to guide viewers through historically significant sites. Hebei museums and libraries use digital human explainers in cloud exhibitions to narrate anti-Japanese war history with virtual docents, and Zhongnan Cartoon deployed an AI holographic interaction pod that places a virtual character on site for real-time, gesture-responsive conversation, enabling museum-style encounters without a human presenter. Chengdu University, led by faculty in film and animation and in collaboration with Sichuan Communication University, launched an 80-episode digital human microcourse series on the Zuexi Qiango platform to build foundational digital literacy competencies. Guangdong's national skills competition venues featured AI digital human teaching alongside robotics classes, demonstrating avatar lecturers for vocational instruction. Hunan's state-owned enterprise integrity training incorporated digital human narrators to deliver concise, scenario-based disciplinary education, and China Unicom Shandong's interactive exhibit used avatar pipelines to turn visitor photos into curated, educational costume change clips, illustrating how classroom-adjacent engagement can increase participation in STEM outreach. The Hohhot Xinjiang District People's Court in Inner Mongolia issued what was reported as the region's first copyright infringement decision involving a virtual digital human, recognizing a virtual concert as an audio-visual work, and addressing unauthorized rebroadcast. Prior jurisprudence from the Hangzhou Internet Court was referenced as early groundwork for disputes over virtual human likeness and performance rights, and Beijing legal coverage summarized emerging doctrines underscoring that virtual streamers, in-game characters, and digital human customer service agents can carry protectable creative expression, implying that operators must manage licensing, anti-piracy monitoring, and compliance for avatar assets used in live commerce and services. Quasuz's Keling AI, K-Ling AI, introduced a digital human generator that creates up to 1-minute, 1080p/48 fps talking avatar videos from a single character image plus text or audio, targeting short-form explainer, course, and news formats with minimal setup. Shengshu Technologies Vidu AI emphasized end-to-end, model-native video synthesis for culture tourism narratives with virtual guides. Hefei Tongshu Smart Technology Company, Limited. Combined display hardware with proprietary AI algorithms to enhance real-time facial modeling and lip synchronization for production-grade digital humans, and South China Brain Control Intelligent Technology Company, Limited. Demonstrated brain-computer interface adjacent assistive systems alongside digital human coaches for accessibility training, indicating a convergence between avatar guidance and neuro-assisted interaction. Tianjin's graduate job fair integrated digital humans and live stream-based job introductions to match candidates and employers with scripted, on-demand segments. Retail exhibitions across Guangdong used digital human customer service plus R wayfinding to reduce friction in venue navigation and product discovery. And Bank of Communications Hainan branch's digital human livestream showed how a branded avatar presenter can deliver compliance-sensitive messaging at scale, with consistent tone and rapid content iteration for campaigns centered on cybersecurity and consumer finance. Medical and Science Visualization featured a high-definition digital human virtual anatomy platform system V2.0, awarded at the Canton Fair Design Innovation Awards, which presents anatomically detailed, manipulable virtual bodies for lecture, lab and museum scenarios, enabling precise, ethics-compliant demonstrations without cadaver constraints. The deployment aligns with broader adoption of avatar-based instruction where a digital human conductor guides learners through layered organ systems and procedural simulations. Public safety organizations in Kunming deployed Chunchao, an AI digital human within a cybersecurity expo booth, to conduct Q&A, demonstrate app security checks, and attract attendees to try threat detection workflows, illustrating how virtual front ends can standardize guidance, reduce staff load during spikes in demand, and log interaction analytics for follow-up education campaigns. Qingdao Metro's award recognized storytelling included digital human sequences to describe AI-era rail operations, passenger services, and safety. Nanning Smart Transport demos during the expo showed instant translation digital intelligent customer service routed through avatar interfaces, supporting multilingual travel queries and itinerary adjustments in real time. The study My Favorite Streamer is an LLM, Yi, Chen, Huang, Yi, Li, Zhang, 2025, examines AI VTuber fandom through the case of Neurosama, identified as a leading AI VTuber with a follower count that significantly exceeds peers, and active on Twitch. It documents how fans discover algorithmic streamers, form bonds with an entity run by large language models, and co-create content through prompts, moderation, and community tooling, highlighting distinctive parasocial dynamics, participatory practices around model steering, and the platformized context of AI-native live entertainment. The impact of the match between the virtual anchor and brand image, Ji, Lu, Chen, 2025, uses 3 laboratory experiments on virtual live streaming to test how congruence between a brand's image and a virtual anchor's traits shapes consumer outcomes, showing that perceived fit influences purchase intention and related attitudes, and isolating the mediating roles of authenticity and identification in avatar-led commerce where the anchor is a persistent virtual persona. The paper Beyond Identity Embodiment, Relocating Avatars and Avataring, Wilma, 2025, advances a processual account of avatars across contemporary media, contrasting human-operated VTubers such as Kazuna Ai, whose performances are driven by human puppeteering rather than generative AI, with increasingly pervasive virtual influencers and metaverse-era avatar practices, reframing avataring as situated, ongoing mediation that may or may not involve AI while still constituting a virtual being in public culture. This systematic review the effects of generative AI on consumers in hospitality and tourism, Zhang, Yi, Gersoy, 2026, surveys consumer-facing generative AI in hospitality and tourism, cataloging applications such as AI concierges, virtual agents, and synthetic spokes-characters in service, marketing, and trip planning touchpoints. It maps antecedents like trust and literacy, outcomes like satisfaction and behavioral intention, and methodological gaps for evaluating AI-mediated virtual interactions in industry settings. Using a mixed methods design, virtual influencers as endorsers in hospitality, green marketing, Huang, Yu, Zhang, Wang, 2026, evaluates whether virtual influencers can effectively endorse sustainability messaging in hospitality, finding conditions under which synthetic endorsers drive credibility and persuasion compared to human influencers and clarifying when virtual personas perceive transparency, consistency, and controllability aid green communication. Responding to post-pandemic digital and hybrid education limits, creating an AI human professor model, Chun, Yoon, 2025, proposes an AI-based human professor model that functions as a digital human educator to deliver instruction, assessment feedback, and adaptive interactions. It details system roles, instructional flow, and evaluation considerations for deploying a persistent virtual teaching persona within a new educational paradigm. The paper From Perception to Purchase in AI-Generated Sponsored Vlogs, Lu, Osman, Lian, Hamid, 2025, Analyses How Consumer AI Literacy Moderates Responses to AI-Generated Sponsored Vlogs in which Synthetic Presenters or Avatar Narrators Promote Products. Survey evidence from 413 participants links literacy to perceptions of transparency, persuasion knowledge, and purchase pathways, delineating when AI-fronted promotional content converts across product categories. FMGS Avatar, Mesh-Guided 2D Gaussian Splatting for 3D Monocular Avatar Reconstruction, 2025, introduces a mesh-guided 2D Gaussian splatting pipeline that binds 2D Gaussian primitives to a template mesh for stable single-camera reconstruction of human avatars, couples it with a coordinated training strategy that selectively isolates gradients when distilling multimodal foundation model knowledge, and reports improved geometric accuracy, appearance fidelity, and semantic consistency in reconstructed 3D avatars. To make sure you never miss a new video and to help us reach more great viewers like you, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and tap the bell icon under the subscribe tab for notification.